first, I want to thank you all for your thoughts and prayers and all your sympathy, your condolences when it came to me losing my mom. This has been hard. Yesterday was my first day back, and it was rough. My kids act amok. They were horrible. Everybody in the hallway, when we passed them, they was like, "Oh, your teacher is back." My sub that I had for the 6 days was horrible. He let them do what they want to do. My kids touched my library books. They took my books home. They went in my treasure chest. They overfed my fish, which they were told not to feed my fish. My sub, I'm crazy. So my sub plans clearly said they're not allowed to touch my library books, get on computers. He allowed them to go in the cabinets and get my iPads. They played with the stem bins. It was a lot. And then it was hard. I was gone for 6 days, and I have great classroom management, and one of the kids came and come today. That's how I came and do with him. So my kids are punished until December 1st. No specials, no dances, no parties, nothing. They cannot get nothing from me. I am not buying nothing. I'm not contributing to nothing. So, and I know a lot of you are going to say, "Oh, it's just the bad kids." No, absolutely not. I asked the good kids. I said, "If you know it was wrong, why did you do it?" And they said nothing. I said, "Because you wanted to play with the stuff." And they said, yeah. They were eating in my class. My rug is now dirty. It was the custodian even told me my class was bad and my room was dirty. But they knew I was coming back on Monday, so they cleaned it up. But it comes with the territory. I can't be here all the time. And they were so bad that parents will call when they went to art. So every special that they have, I didn't have any specials yesterday. That's why I couldn't vlog. I was with them all day. No French, no nothing. I was with them all day. All I had was a 30-minute lunch break. And that was it. I was with them all day. So I am tired of them already. And granted, they missed me. I missed them. But they need to know that they know whether I'm here or not is the expectations of my classroom. So they are no longer in groups. They're sitting individually. The student who was a major behavior problem, I already told my principal I saw her coming in. I can't do him today. I can't do him not one moment today. It's, child, please. He get his computer and he is going to go take his test, and he gonna be down there all day. I don't care what happens if he don't learn nothing today. That's between him. He gonna be in pre-K because I just can't. Yesterday was horrible. It was so bad. I said that I should go on FMLA because in that way I won't be here. I'll take a year off and just stay home because me coming back, I had a breakdown in a car. It's been whatever. So the sub taught my kids nothing. They taught themselves. I had to reteach lessons. So we did our review. Today they're taking a test. They're in groups. I'm moving seats. My title box wasn't even that big because they didn't tell because they was doing what they want to do. That's the only thing that happened. The reading coach the entire time taught my kids the 6 days. The only time they were good was when she was in here because she don't play either. It was bad. I've been disappointed before, but no. And it's the fact that when we're walking down the hallway, other teachers would be like, "Oh, your teacher back now," because I don't play. But they thought I was mean before. You ain't seen nothing yet. So they not playing at PE. They not doing art. They doing math and reading. And music, they doing bookwork. I have to reorganize my books because they are out of order. And the council was like, even I know not to touch Miss Francois books. So, I don't know what they was doing, but I had to reteach all of math for the past 6 days, and I did all that yesterday. That was a lot for them. And then I have to keep reinforcing it because that was a lot to unpack. And the worst part is I came on Wednesday and I set my classroom up for success. I put up the new anchor charts. I put out the book materials. He gave them instructions because they said they don't use the social studies books because I incorporate social studies with science, I incorporate social studies with reading, with all the other subjects. So they get social studies grades based on that. But he decided to have them search the war. Why would you do that? Like, the principal had to call him because the kids was like, oh, Mr. Whoever said I need, for homework, for social studies, we need to search up the war. And the people was tutoring them was like, what? Yeah, she had to call him and said, first of all, they're 8. Why would you have them doing that? When I have a kid in my classroom who could relate because, you know, his family is from there. Why would you do that? And it's just whatever. Anyway, so today they are testing and reading. We did the science things. I also told the parents if they don't bring popcorn by Wednesday so I can do the science experiment with the kids who haven't done science experiment. The kids are gonna get Fs, which I put the Fs in already. And the worst part is the kids who are already doing science projects are bringing in popcorn. And it's the same parents that are always active, always active. And it's the slackers. And the little boy, oh, the lady asked, she commented on one of my videos and on Instagram, why does this student, why do he sit right there? He sits right there not because he has a behavior problem. He has an IEP and he can sit where he wants to sit. But he chooses to sit with me. He does not want to sit in a group. He doesn't want to be a part of a group. I have to make him be a part of a group. Majority of the times, I'm his partner because nobody wants to work with him because he don't want to work with them. He is, I don't know how to say this. He is emotionally, to me, he doesn't have any feelings. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's like a robot, so he's socially awkward, so he likes to sit there. He don't focus there. He still don't do no work, or, well, he does do his work. But when he is on medication, the one time in 51 days he was on medication, he worked without me, do your work. But yeah, so I realized that he is an auditory learner, so even as he doesn't do any work in his book, he listens to what I'm saying, and then he passes all his tests. He's not failing my class. He's doing very well, but he does better as an individual. And now he's not gonna be in a group, period, because nobody's in a group. But whenever he wants to be in a group, he has the opportunity to move his desk, and he sits there. So my kids that have IEPs, I allow them, well, they have extended time. They have whatever accommodations that they need that they can do stuff on the computer because all our testing is computer based, except for like the quizzes I give in the classroom. So but I give extended time to all my whole class, so that way they don't feel, like, oh, I'm slow. And actually the kids who don't have IEPs are slower than the kids that do. So it works out. I have an inclusive classroom. If you don't want to sit in your group and you want to sit somewhere else, you want to sit in the library, you want to come sit on the carpet, you want to sit at this table or this table back there, you are more than welcome. I never sit at my desk because I don't sit down all day long. One time I sit down is during my lunch break. I am always up. I am not the teacher that sits down. If they're testing, I'll probably sit at the back table, and then he will come and sit with me. I don't know why. He's just, I don't know. And he act a plumb fool 6 days. And yesterday was hard to get him. It was too much redirecting, and I told my principal, today is not the day. Today is the day I will go home, and you will be, I don't know what you're going to do with these kids. So, we got the math test. They're not having recess because we canceling everything. They got social studies that they need to finish. They have to work on writing, which is cursive, but I haven't even done it, so I'll do that while they're testing. There's no more coding. I stripped everything, so there's no coding no more. They have to do a STEM project because it's required for our district. Other than that, book work. No fun, no nothing. It's I ready, I excel, work. No fun, no good morning song, no, I'm lying, I'm probably getting a good morning song, but we don't got no slides because I left my USB here. It's just, I am so tired. I have to catch up. Grades are 9 weeks in. there's no school on Friday, but I have a professional development for all third grade teachers in our district. And then I had a leadership meeting. It just was so much so. That's what happened. I pray today is a better day than yesterday. I'm doing better. You know, I have my good days, I have my bad days, and today is an okay day, and I hope it stay that way. Oh, but it's gonna be quiet because boot camp officially started today. Yesterday, I gave them grace. But after thinking about all the things that they did, absolutely not. They even went, oh my God, they did so much stuff. I don't even know how many books missing. But I said, first of all, if you got a book, you better bring it back, because guess who has an app that tracks all her books? So we'll see. But I will see you guys at dismissal. Good afternoon. Let me tell you how my day went. Today was a real good day. My kids are now sitting in singles. They are single. We done broke up the groups. It did so well. You could have heard a mouse piss on cotton. They took their test. I had every kid score in the green. Well, one was sick. He will score in the green tomorrow. Hopefully he comes back tomorrow. I got one kid who got a D, but everybody else scored in the green. I was like, shut the front door. And I asked them, I was like, hey, I have a question. Why did you guys do so well? Was it the review that I created? Was it because I did real good teaching a lesson? Or was it a combination of both? Why did they say the review that I created? So I got to make reviews all the time. And they loved it. It was real good. After that, I let them have snack time. After snack time, they still was testing. I finally filed all my papers. I gave them back their papers, so I am all caught up at filing. We came back, we did reading. I'm going to test them on Thursday. So we were talking about assemblies and how it relates to the story. I gotta show you something. Guess what? I won. It has my school name on the bottom. I won Teacher of the Month. This was the first month that they did it. And I won. When they started reading the nominations, I was like, that's your girl. And my class started cheering for me and everything. And then every time they see me, they're like, congratulations. I'm like, I don't keep it. I don't keep this for a month. I have to give it to somebody else. So I guess I'm going to take a picture with it. What else we did? That's it. Oh, so for reading, because remember, they're not going to art. Well, they're going to art physically, but they're going to work in art. So I gave them a division paper, and they have their homework that they're going to do in class, in art. And that is it. Today, my friend did not act up. I didn't even have to kick him out. I gave him a long lecture, said, I am tired, and I'm not putting up with it no more. You're going to go down to pre-K, because they have more common sense than you, and that's where you need to be with your little friends. But I told him, I even left him with my coworker, so I left my whole class. And she was like, he was so good. And I was like, because he know his teacher crazy. So nobody feels sorry for my kids in the school. So if you feel sorry for them that they being punished till December 1st, and I told my friend, I said, act up. We going to January. Keep on. So then I said, do I need to put another month? She was like, no, we was almost there. And I just looked at them. But they did good. The other kids in art are coloring. But since they forgot who their teacher was, guess who not coloring and painting, whatever they're doing up in there? They're doing that math work and that reading work. And tomorrow when they go to PE, they're going to sit down. I'm telling you, I'm not even playing with them. So my principal was like, yes, they know better. They shouldn't even be trying it. And you know I'm crazy. But I am so proud of them. Should I reward them? I don't know. But if all of my kids were green, we was going to have a brownie party from the math coach. But I had one. Hopefully he gets his stuff together. But overall, today was a good day. I went to go get an algae eater. Guess who called me back and was like, you're not coming to Collaborative Planning? So I had to reverse. and come back inside. And next week we're doing poetry for the next 2 weeks. So I have to print some anchor charts for that. And she just said that the stuff that's in the book is not good. That she picked poems, and I picked a poem called Recess, and one about a mask. And then one of the research projects they're gonna do is researching poets. They're gonna pick their favorite poet and a stanza from their poem, and I'm gonna have them present. And then we're gonna make masks, and we're gonna do a poem about a mask, how you take something physical and then you interpret what the meaning is. So that's 2 of the projects we do. So you will be along with my journey. It's 2 weeks of it. So my rug is rolled up. I'm going to take the rug and I'm going to put it in the library because nobody goes over there because they're not touching my books no more. So that's what I'm going to do. But I have 5 minutes before I pick my kids up. No one changed the date because I was mad. I changed it myself. And they didn't change the date, or my student, he fixed the desk for me. So he put them all neatly for me. I have tutoring after school, and then I'm going home to upload anchor charts. And I need to find an anchor chart or make an anchor chart for the different types of poems. So I will see you on Wednesday. Bye. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Wednesday. I have one more day of school because Friday is a teacher planning day. What happened? Or what are we doing? So today I'm teaching 2 math lessons because I didn't teach one math lesson because we were testing. After that, they have PE for 30 minutes. And remember, my kids are not playing at PE, they're sitting down. Then we come back, we're doing science. After science, we're going to start writing. I printed all their names in cursive so they can practice that. After that, we have lunch. Today is supposed to be a STEAM day, but we're not doing STEAM because they're not using Scratch. And today I was going to teach them how to do micro bits, and we are not doing that because you know why. After that, we have lunch. Then we do reading. This is our last day before our reading test, so it's basically a review. So we're doing our second story, and we're answering the sample questions that matches the real test. And then they go home because it's early dismissal. Today I have a faculty meeting that's going to be a training. I seen it as a Zoom link, so I'm gonna do it in my room so I can finish my grades because I need to grade a couple of things. And then that will be it. I realized why, because y'all didn't help me, why my fish tank was growing so much algae. Blue light creates algae. So I went to Walmart this morning. I woke up extra early. I've been up since 4. And I was like, let me go to Walmart and buy an algae eater or a snail. Guess who don't sell? My Walmart don't sell fish no more. So I can't, hopefully I can go after school and go get one. If not, I'm gonna go on Thursday to get it. Cause my PD is at a hotel banquet hall or whatever, conference room. So I won't be in the building at my school. I could have went on Thursday to go buy one since I'd have been here all day, but I'm not. I need to work on my calendar for November. Today is crazy hair day, and I didn't even get a haircut. So I didn't do anything. I was going to dye my hair or spray my hair a different color, but no, I don't know what the next day is, but that's what it is. I know Twin Day made my coworker dress me like Character Day. I don't have a costume. I can't find anything that's not tight or appropriate for school in my size. That is it for today. I don't think nothing else. If anything eventful happens, I will let you know. But other than that, I will check in with you during dismissal. Good morning and happy Thursday. Oh my God, my eyes are so puffy. Today is not a good day, but we still here. Day by day. I didn't close out the vlog yesterday because I had training, and then they used my room to host the science training, and I was in another room doing poetry with the reading group, and that lasted. Then I had Dreamers, and I couldn't vlog out the Dreamers because remember on Wednesdays I have my reading endorsement class. Today I'm teaching 1 lesson. Yesterday I taught 2 lessons, and then as soon as we're finished with the math, we're going to do our reading test. And then my kids are going to complete all their I-30 minutes that they need to do. And then I'm going to make sure they have access to not reflex math, IXL, so that they understand how to use it. I have one student I experimented with her last night. I uploaded lessons on IXL for her, and I'm gonna check today if her parents let her do it, but she's always on IXL. She's the only kid in my class that does it. After that, we're doing our science project for the kids where parents don't know how to do it or don't want to do it. And the worst part about it is I have parents who are working with their kids and they are still donating popcorn. And it's like, these people, I'm telling you, I need to start giving them a shout out because they are doing a great job with their kids. That's the only thing. I have a data chat after work, well, during my planning time, so I don't have free time. All of my grades are due, so I need to grade papers. I need to do all of that. I'm gonna show you the difference. Oh, you see the library, the rug is now in my library. I put up my science vocabulary. So I'm getting it together. It's slow and it's hard. And my husband was like, go home or whatever. And I was like, I can't because I'm home, I'm by myself, I'm in my thoughts. So I'm here. I actually love them. So I'm with little people, my little 21 people that I love. And they funny. I'm funny. They keep me laughing. We're a family. They're my little extended family. So my daughters, little and big, text me every now and then like, oh, how's it going? And but whatever. That's going on today. I'll check in with you. I'll insert some footage if I can of my kids doing the popcorn. So let me explain the popcorn science project. So basically what it is we have 3 different brands of popcorn, and we're going to see which popcorn yields the most kernels, which means we're gonna pop. All the bags are the same. They're just different brands. They're gonna be popped at the same temperature in the same amount of time in the microwave. So all I do is we take all the popped popcorn, and then we do 3 trials, which means I need to pop 9 bags of popcorn because 3 brands, 3 trials. And we count the kernels and then see which brand of popcorns leaves the most kernels. So that means if you have a lot of kernels, I'm like, do you really want to buy that? Because that means all of it is not popping. So we do that. And then of course they don't get to eat the popcorn. And then it's the end of the 9 weeks. I'm over it. They're over it. We're tired. They don't work hard. This is their last test. And I think they're gonna do well. They told me they love when I create reviews. So I'm gonna start creating a review for reading because I currently don't do it because I'm like, what do you put in a reading review? But I need to try harder. Actually, the district came. Oh, I didn't tell you. The district came I wasn't here because, I was out because my mom passed. So I wasn't here. I came in on Wednesday and I set up my room. Not for them to like, oh, wow, my room. I set up the room because my kids started a new chapter. And I wanted them to have their place value charts, their words in number form, because although they're in the 3rd grade and they should know how to spell, it's kind of, you don't necessarily write 47 all the time, but you need to know. So I put all that up. I did nothing extra. So they didn't send them to my room because I wasn't there. And then they was like, oh, well, I want to see what the accelerated math class looks like. So they bring them to my room, and the first thing they said when they walked in the door, she spends all her money on this. I'm like, so you didn't tell them when did I said, oh, my other person said, I was gonna say, oh, I didn't know she sends y'all request for money. Because remember, all my district gives you is a desk and chairs. I pay for every single thing you see. Then when they went through my kids' journals, they was like, oh, she doing too much. Then the lady was like, well, it works for her. My kids are not overworked. They actually like doing their journals, but they have to understand I am the only person in the entire district that is an ETL school that is doing accelerated math. Not only is my kids excelling, we are beating the other high performing kids. We're beating the whole district. So my kids are beasts in math. And it's not, if I can't teach nothing, when I tell you I could teach my ass off with math, math is my jam. I love to read personally because that's my form, that's my hobby. But that's why I promote literature, because I read a lot and I want my kids to be avid readers, and that makes you a better thinker when you read, because you can think outside the box. When you read, you place yourself in a story. You visualize the characters. It gives you an imagination. That's why I teach, and it makes you a critical thinker. That's why I promote literacy so much in my classroom, whether I was teaching math and science forever. But anyway, so they complain that I do too much. Mind you, all the stuff in my journals are in color, which means I print them from home. My journals are resources. My kids ever want to take them home, they can take it home. If I teach two chapters a test, that means if I taught you chapter 1, by the time you at chapter 2, you done forgot some of the stuff that I taught you, but your journal is, you know what I'm saying? It's a continuum of whatever I've been teaching. So whatever. So I guess I'm doing too much, whatever. But guess what? I'm not gonna stop. I honestly believe that they feel that the demographic of my school don't deserve a classroom that looks like this. So I'm gonna keep giving it to them because they do deserve it. I feel they deserve it. It's my money. I don't ask nobody for nothing. 7 years, I have never repeated a thing because that's my preference. Even my principal's like, when I come into that, I'd be like, so anyway, that's my rant about my district. And I told my principal, I was like, I'm leaving districts. I can't do this no more. And she was like, no, we're gonna make sure we're not an ETO school no more, I guess. So I'm gonna help my grade level more because, you know, I do my own thing. I'm unique. I think outside the box. I think because I'm a Virgo and that's my trait. I've always been creative my whole life. And that's just me. I find fun and innovative ways for my kids to learn, and they get it. And I cater to all my kids' learning styles. And I don't know, they like me. And the little kids and a little girl like, oh, I hope you're my teacher. And I'm like, I don't even know you. Like, I even see them at Target. And I'm like, I don't even live by this school. But I guess they was way where I live. And they was like, she teach at my school. And I'm like, hi, little kid. But yeah, but anyway, I'm feeling better talking to y'all already. Well, talking to myself, but whatever. So I am my kids are already still sitting in rows. They are doing better, but remember they had 6 days of no structure. So it's kind of hard. I'm unleashing the dragon. They're not going to a party today, and I feel bad that I'm taking that from them. But I'm going to have them a glow party, and they don't even know what that is. That is going to knock their socks off. So I just need to measure the windows, because remember, I'm doing too much. And so I could buy blackout curtains, because last time I did it, and I had to do paper. It was too much, and I figured if I do curtains with tension rods, it'll be easier just to take it down and put it in my glow box. So they'll have no clue what that is. So I've been collecting and buying and making games for the party. So I want to do that for them because I took this from them as a punishment, and it's a lesson learned. So I'm going to reward them when they start doing better. Well, I go to Washington, D.C. in January for a conference. I was supposed to go in December, but I canceled it. So I go to another conference, Teach Your Heart Out, in Washington in January. So I guess if they're good when I come back, I think I'll be going 2 days from school. I am going to have them a glow party. And then I'll probably have them one when we're test prepping for the test that we need to take. So I'll probably do it every quarter. Then I'll let them have a glow party, which is so cool. And I need to order more. I don't know if I have enough. I got to count to see if I have enough for 21 kids. But I've been talking for 10 minutes. I talk too much. But I have 10 minutes before I have to go pick my kids up. And for us to start today, they go to music today. Music, they are doing book work, which they need it. It is what it is. It's a rainy day, which is good. So we're gonna eat our popcorn. We probably watch The Nightmare Before Christmas or Charlie Brown's. No, what is something Halloween-ish, but not scary, or a fall movie. I wish they would watch Hallmark. Oh, let me tell you before I go. I let all my kids collect as a class, we created a playlist. So each kid had to give me one song. The song could not have curse words in it or no violence. So some of the kids, they like the clean version. So, oh God, that shows you I'm late. So we picked the songs. So remember, I got one kid who is, I feel that he didn't have a childhood. Like the way he's being raised, he's never saw Sesame Street, he's never saw a Disney movie, nothing. And I was like, I'm gonna crack you. I'm gonna crack you. So he never really got hugged. Every day he asked me for hugs. Every day he asked me for hugs. And then I just automatically hug him anyway. But if I haven't hugged him, he's like, can I get a hug? Or he want an extra hug. So I was like, it's either I smell good or you like the way I feel. Not in a sexual way. You know I'm soft. But whatever. I give him that nurturing vibe of a mom. So he was dancing to the other kids' songs. And then one of my students was like, he's getting his childhood back. It was so cute because he was able to be a kid. He didn't have to be an adult today. And that was, even though I have been having a hard time, they get on my nerves the past 3 days. Well, yeah, they've been getting on my nerves. This is the reason why I do what I do. It's like I get my why. You don't know where these kids come from. You don't know what baggage that they have. But when they come through room 211, we checking it at the door. And that's what happened. So I will see you guys at dismissal. Good morning and happy Friday. I ended up not going to the third grade professional development. So I just came to my school to do the half day STEAM project. Training, whatever they're doing. I don't feel like being with a bunch of people. So I will come here and be in my room by myself, which is not a good thing at this time. But this morning is better. Last night was good. But the puffiness, I made myself go to sleep. I finally slept. I'm here early because it's what I'm supposed to. I'm naturally here early. So today I'm going to lesson plan. I'm here for until 3:25. I'm going to lesson plan, and then there's nothing really to clean up in my room. I want to print all my homework and all my packets that I need because we start a new 9 weeks on Monday. And I wanted to organize my books, and I thought about, like, I have lesson plans that I need to do. So let me tell you about yesterday. So yesterday we did the project with the popcorn. So we popped 9 bags of popcorn, 3 of the same brands. They count the kernels. They was able to eat the popcorn. I bought them popsicles, so it's popcorn and popsicles. And then they went to music. I cleaned up after we put the desk back into rows because I made 3 groups. And because they had 3 brands of popcorn, they loved it. So they saw a science project from beginning to end. We talked about our hypothesis. My principal came in and she was asking them questions and they were able to answer it because I walked them through the process. And so then one girl, so she said, what brand of popcorn would you buy? And then she said, Pop Secret, because they're not going to scam me out my money. Everyone started laughing. I was like, their little vocabulary and what they know what things are. So that is next week. We're doing poetry. And then I think we start rounding in math. And then I had my data chat. My kids are doing very well. It was for math. My kids are excelling. Is it a bug flying around here? My kids are excelling in math. Is that a bug? It's a bug. I'm gonna spray it with some Lysol. But anyway, so my kids are doing very well in math. I need to watch it because if it fly in my tree, I'm gonna freak out. They're doing very well in math. I'm starting small groups with them. So we were supposed to be in start, but I didn't have any chairs. Some of the chairs I ordered that I got from Donors Choose came through. And then I'm going to try to assemble those today. I'm meeting my husband today for lunch. And I'm going to go get an algae eater since I'm here. But other than that, I want to thank you all for your well wishes, your thoughts, and your prayers at this very difficult chapter in my life. They said it takes a village, and thank you for being a part of my village and getting me through with your kind words. Other than that, I will, if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. It is never this depressing or sad. Normally I'm upbeat, but just give me a little bit of grace to maneuver in life without my mom. God, I'm gonna start crying. But I will see you guys next week. Bye.